Triangle similarity. Some of these might look kind of familiar. We did triangle congruence last semester with some of these guys. For similarity, we could only use these three, which is a lot less. So I'm going to jump in with the first one, angle-angle similarity. So a way we can prove triangle similar is if they have at least two sets of congruent angles. So for example, in this first one, we have that 31 and that 31, so we don't even match there. Then we have 75 and 75. So in this case, yes, we do have similarity. And then you can name them. Again, just like we did with congruence, naming the first triangle order really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ACB. And then now order will matter for my second one. So if I notice my pattern, I went ACB. I went from 75, 31 to the blank. Same pattern, from the 75 to the 31 to the blank angle. Number 2. We have a set of congruent angles marked for us. And I know people are going to say, oh, there's only one set. They're not similar. We cannot forget about these angles, right? Those are called vertical angles. So those are built-in congruent angles. So yes, these are similar. Again, the first one doesn't matter. So why not WVX? Similar to triangle. So WVX, I went from my no mark to the 1 mark to the 2 mark. Same process. The no mark to the 1 mark to the 2 mark. Angle is pretty simple, straightforward. Going to move us on to the side. This one kind of builds off of last set of notes where you have to have a scale factor. So you got to pair them up, short side with short side. So 3 and 6 pair up. 3 over 6 reduces to 1/2. Next, my longest sides are 5 and 10. Those reduce to 1/2. And the last set of sides I didn't use, 4 and 8. Those also reduce to 1/2. So yes, these are similar. First triangle, it doesn't matter. So let's do RQP. Oops. RQP is similar to triangle. So RQP, I went up my longest side, down my shortest. So that'd be UTS. Okay, I'll do it one more time. Again, start by building your fractions. So 30 is the shortest, it goes with the shortest. When I divide by 2, that becomes 15 over 12. Then my longest sides, 35 over 28, reduces to 5 over 4. And the middle sides, 32, 25, nothing in common. So all these fractions are different, so these ones are not similar, or just you can say no. And last but not least, side angle side. So it's a combination of the first two. Start by building your fractions. So for example, number 5, 8 and 6 are the shortest sides. And that reduces to 4 over 3. And then 20 over 15 haven't been used yet. That also reduces to 4 over 3. Then I have to make sure that a specific angle is being labeled. So notice it's called side angle side. And that's the order it has to be marked. A side, an angle, and then the other side. So the angle being marked has to be in between the two labeled sides, okay? If, let's see here, let's change color. Let's say these angles were marked and we didn't have those guys, that does not work. It has to be like a side angle side sandwich, okay? So please pay attention to that before you say yes or no. And in this one, yes, our angles are in between the sides. So we are good to go. So yes, these are similar. Again, first triangle, no big deal. Why not KLJ? Went down the long side and went across the non-labeled. So go down the long side and across the not labeled. Okay, number 6. I see labeled sides, but I don't see any angles. However, I do see that both triangles share angle A because, here, that's actually a highlight. We have this triangle that I'm highlighting in a light blue, and that uses angle A. And then the triangle I'm doing in green also uses angle A. So if you wanted to, you could redraw them. What am I doing? So I could redraw that little one as A, D, E on its own, and I can draw that big one as A, B, C. I can split them apart, and then I can fill it in. It said AD was 15 in the picture, and AE was 12. AB was 25, and AC was 21. So the fact that they both have that same angle A, I can mark angle A as a shared pair because the reflexive property says, you know, something is equal to itself. And then I have to test the sides. So let's do 15 and 25 are the longer ones, which reduces to 3/5. And then you have to try the other ones, which are 12/21, which reduces to 7/4. So since these fractions are not the same, even though we have a shared angle, this one is a no. They are not similar. Okay. Let me know if something doesn't make sense. If you are good to go, let's move on to our assignment.